brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today. Dalton is with us in Indianapolis to start this hour. Hi, Dalton. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Sure. What's up?
So about a year ago, soon after I got my first job, I invested into an IUL due to talking to my parents' financial advisor. And since, after having kind of see some of your work, and I saw one of the videos you guys talking about it, and I kind of looked into it myself, I kind of decided I would like to get out of this. However, the problem is there's a surrender charge. So I have about I've been invested since last November, and I have about like $1,500 invested. But if I were to try, I can't transfer it into anything else. And if I try to leave it, I'd be left with $400. And the surrender charge doesn't go away until like another 10 years, and I'd have to keep investing. So I'm not sure what to do about this.
Well, it sounds like you've lost $1,100 to me.
Yeah.
And, make note that this guy screwed you.
Mm-hmm.
Putting you into this product. I mean, he put you in a product that the only way you avoid surrender charges is 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. How old are you?
20.
Good Lord.
Man, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We file this one under stupid tax, and we've all paid our version of it, but I hate that you have to deal with this and lose that $1,100. But it's not worth staying.
The only other option is continue to pay them money and lose even more.
Yeah.
What are you paying into this thing?
It's $150 a month.
Whew.
What do you make?
$22,000 a year.
Oh my gosh. What do you do for a living, Dalton?
I'm a diesel technician.
Okay. All right. Well, as painful as it is, and I'm hurting with you right now, and I'm kind of angry at this character for putting you in this thing. As painful as it is, I would stop. Now, and let me just tell you, that here's an interesting story. I was 22, and a guy that was in a fraternity that my wife had been the little sister to the fraternity came to our house with Northwestern Mutual, sold me a whole life policy, and I've got a finance degree. I should know better. And oddly enough, Dalton, that was a long time ago, but it was $150 a month. And when I discovered, like you have, about a year in, that I had to stop, that I'd been screwed, then I canceled it. And you know how much of my cash value I got? Zero. I lost about the same amount you're going to lose. And I was 22 years old. But that doesn't mean that I would, staying in it would have just been worse.
Yeah.
You're going to pay $1,800 this year just paying into that thing.
The bad news for Northwestern Mutual in my case is that I've gotten to tell this story now for 40 years about how they screwed me.
They've lost a lot of customers thanks to you.
It's cost them a lot more than the little bit of money they got out of me, and I've gotten almost as much satisfaction as the money they got out of me. So
it was worth it.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that opportunity, I doubt, as a diesel mechanic. You might tell some other diesel mechanics not to do business with this particular guy, but yeah. I'm sorry, Dalton, but the actual proper correct thing to do is just, if you have a hole in your pocket, sew up the hole. Don't keep putting money in it.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, but, I just want to make sure there was no other options, but, I was like,
and don't be mad at your mom and dad. They don't know any better. The financial advisor should know better. But a financial advisor that sells universal life is not a financial advisor. A financial advisor that sells universal index is an insurance agent. They're not a financial advisor.
Yeah, that's what I kind of started to learn because my parents also are invested through him, and I found out what he has them on is also another life insurance product. So I think he just,
he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't really do investments. He just sells insurance.
Yeah,
he makes a lot of money on it too. Like he made as much as you lost on this deal this year.
Yeah,
that's the other thing. So.
I talk about this, Dave, in my new book, Breaking Free from Broke. I have a whole chapter on investing traps, and I took a lot of time on the permanent life insurance section because too many young people are falling for this.
It's
come
weird.
back around.
It's come back around. It's got, the TikTok idiots have stepped up and are really hammering this stuff.
Well, they call themselves, Dave, tax-free wealth strategists. That's what they don't call themselves financial advisors anymore because it's cooler to call yourself a wealth strategist.
Here's the dumb butt part of that. Okay, tax-free wealth strategist. Now, let me tell you how you get tax-free money out of a permanent life insurance policy. Number one, you pay into it for years and years and years.
The tune
and
of
years.
$150 a month.
Past this thing, he's got no cash value right now. After a year of paying in $150, just what we've been telling you for years. They keep it all. Once you get past that, you finally build up a little bit of horrible,
Pocket change.
piss poor returns, and you got $2,000 in there. You keep doing it for your whole stupid life, and it would be a stupid life. And you got $50,000 in there. You know how you get your $50,000 out tax free? Borrow it. Well, guess what? If you go to the bank and borrow $10,000, it's tax-free. Borrowed money never is taxed. It's dumber than hell, but it's not taxed.
It sounds cooler when you put tax-free in front of it.
That's unbelievable. Yeah, Of course it's tax-free, you idiot. Not you.
Thank you.
Not you, Dalton, but Dalton, but the guy, I'm a tax-free wealth strategist. Well, of course you are. The way you get your money out, you borrow your own stupid money out of this policy, and you pay them interest. Of course it's tax-free. Borrowed money has never got taxes on it. That's dumb.
Don't poke holes in their genius strategy, Dave.
They're a bunch of I'm a tax-free wealth strategist.
This is I have a hot take for every investing trap, Dave.
Go down to the bank and borrow $15,000. That's tax-free.
Here's what I say. I said permanent life insurance as a wealth-building tool is a legal scam peddled by insurance agents posing as financial advisors. It gives them fat commissions and locks you into a lifetime of stupid tax. Dalton is Exhibit A. And luckily he's getting out.
Exhibit A. He's B.
He's B. Dave did it before it was cool. Now it's trendy on TikTok.
That's why it still makes me mad.
Oh, my goodness.
And of course, the guy, the fraternity bro, right?
Makes it even worse.
You know how long he was in the business? About 20 minutes after he sold our policy, he was gone. Because that's 80% of those agents are out of the business in 1 year.
So much turnover.
80%.
Well, they must lose their soul in the first 3 months selling this crap.
They don't lose their soul until they sold all their family and friends.
There we go.
And then when they try to sell it to individuals who are actually using their brain instead of the relationship to make the sale, then they find out they lost their soul.
Oh.
That's what happens. And they get out of the business. They run out of steam. But the business is the industry is set up to milk your sphere of influence. So they put you in there as a greenie. They milk your sphere of influence, your natural market.
And they tell you go after your friends and young people and college students.
We're going to serve your natural market.
Oh, my gosh.
With a tax-free wealth strategy. Shoot me.
Brilliant.
Just shoot me. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.